Hey everyone, and welcome. So think of your apprenticeship as this huge, exciting adventure. But, like any great quest, you need the right gear to really crush it. Today, we're building your essential safeguarding kit. It's a power-up kit, really, to make sure your journey is safe, supportive, and totally awesome.
And that's exactly what an apprenticeship is, right? An adventure. You're diving into new worlds of work, you're learning incredible new skills, and you're leveling up your career in a massive way. It's a huge opportunity.
And look, any adventure is gonna have some challenges along the way. That's why you need the right tools. So think of this session as us packing your inventory with all the essential gear you'll need to stay safe, feel confident, and get the absolute most out of this whole experience. Ready? Let's get packing.
Okay, so the very first thing we're putting in our kit is the foundation for everything else, understanding what safeguarding even is. Now I know, it sounds like a big, formal, kind of boring word, but trust me, it's actually super simple and really empowering.
The easiest way to think about it is like this. Safeguarding is your personal safety net. It's there to catch you if things get a little wobbly. And it's for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're 16 or 60. It's all about protecting you from any kind of harm, whether that's physical, emotional, or even online. So you can just focus on the good stuff, learning, growing, and becoming an absolute rock star in your field.
All right, first tool out of the kit, your red flag radar. I love this one. Because to stay safe, you first have to know what you're even looking out for, right? This is all about tuning your instincts to spot things that just don't feel right.
See, harm isn't always some big, obvious thing like a faulty piece of equipment. A lot of the time, it's way more subtle. It can be disguised as just banter, Or maybe someone says they're just trying to toughen you up. It could be that constant criticism that just grinds down your confidence, or someone making so-called jokes about your race or your gender. All of these, those are red flags.
And this right here, this is probably the most important takeaway from this whole section. Your gut feeling is your most powerful tool. It's not magic. It's your brain picking up on tons of tiny signals you might not even be consciously aware of. So if a situation or a conversation makes you feel weird or anxious or just plain uncomfortable, listen to that feeling. You don't have to explain it away, just trust your instincts.
Let's grab our next power-up. It's time to activate your digital shield. I mean, think about it. We spend a ton of our time online for work and training these days, so protecting yourself in the digital world, that's completely non-negotiable.
Okay, let's be real for a second. Using password as your password isn't a password. It's a welcome mat for hackers. It's basically a cry for help. Your digital fortress needs strong walls. The best passwords are long, they're random, and they're unique. Think of a weird little sentence or a mashup of words, and then sprinkle in some numbers and symbols for good measure.
And you've got to watch out for phishing scams, the sneaky, fake emails trying to steal your information. Here's a super simple 4-step check. 1. Always check the sender's email address. Does it look a bit weird? 2. Be really suspicious of anything that's trying to make you panic or rush. 3. Before you even think about clicking, just hover your mouse over the link and see where it's really trying to take you. And 4, the easiest one, if you're in doubt, just ask for help.
Okay, next tool for the kit. This one's about setting professional boundaries. Now, this isn't about building walls or being difficult. It's about setting the rules of the game so that you have respectful, healthy relationships at work.
And the absolute most crucial point is right here on the screen. You always have the right to say no. Let's just be crystal clear on that. Setting a boundary isn't being confrontational, it's a fundamental right you have. It's about respecting yourself and making sure that other people respect you too.
This table makes it super clear. A manager messaging you on your private Instagram? No, that's not appropriate. A coworker asking you really intrusive personal questions? That's crossing a boundary. Keeping your communication professional, on the right channels, and during work hours, that's the key to a healthy and safe environment for everybody.
And now we've come to the final and honestly the most important power-up in your entire kit. This is all about knowing how and when to call for backup. It's time to meet your support crew.
I'm going to say this really slowly, because if you hear nothing else today, please hear this. You do not need proof. A feeling is enough. If something feels off or wrong, that is all the reason you need to speak to someone. It is not your job to be a detective, it's your job to just share your concern. That's it.
So if you only remember one thing, one person, let it be this. There is one key person you need to know the name of, your designated safeguarding lead, or your DSL. This person is specially trained to handle any and all concerns, completely confidentially and professionally.
And look how simple the process actually is. Step 1, it just starts with a chat. Step 2, you share what's on your mind, what you're feeling, or what you've seen. And Step 3, you let them take it from there. They are the experts. And remember, anything you share is handled confidentially to keep you safe.
And that's it. Your Apprentice Power-Up Kit is officially complete. You've got your red flag radar, your digital shield, your boundary setter, and a direct line to your support crew. You are totally powered up and ready for this adventure. So what do you say? We put these new tools to use and get a conversation started.
First thing for us to talk about. Think about all those tools we just packed in your kit. Which one of those power-ups feels the most useful for you right here, right now? And how are you going to start using it like today?
Next question, and this one is super practical. Who is your designated safeguarding lead? If you don't know the answer off the top of your head, that's okay, but your mission is to find out today. Knowing who your support crew leader is, that is a vital piece of your kit.
And for our last one, let's zoom out a little bit. Because safeguarding, it's really a team sport. How can all of us, as colleagues and as peers, help make this whole apprenticeship adventure a safe, respectful, and fair experience for every single person on the team?